We are about to begin a journey into the secrets of Omuta's World Heritage Sites. Today, let's explore the secrets of the Miyanohara pit, a component part of the sites of Japan's Meiji Industrial Revolution, iron and steel, shipbuilding, and coal mining, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Miyanohara pit is getting closer and closer. From 1898 to 1931, the Miyanohara pit was the main pit of the Meiji coal mine, yielding an output of 400,000 to 500,000 tons of coal each year. The winding tower at the number 2 pit that you can see just above the center of the screen was completed in 1901 and is the oldest surviving steel tower in Japan. The Miyanohara pit was built because of the large volume of water that gushed out of the ground here. It's said that about 10 tons of groundwater were discharged for every 1 ton of coal that was dug. A British-made Davy pumping engine was installed to solve the drainage problem. At the time, this was one of the largest drainage devices in the world. The shaft tower measures about 22 meters high, equivalent to the height of a 4-story building. The secret of its strength, which has enabled it to keep its majestic appearance for 120 years, was a technique known as riveting, which is the same technique used for Tokyo Tower completed in 1958. And here are the miners. In the mine's heyday, miners worked 3 shifts a day, mining coal around the clock without rest. This meant that some miners slept during the day in company housing to prepare for the graveyard shift, and these houses would be affixed with placards saying, "Sleeping." It looks like we are now going to the pit mouth. This shaft tower is what we'd call an elevator today. The mining phase of the Miyanohara pit is located at a depth of 160 meters underground. Since the trip is said to take about 1 minute, the descent is quite fast. Today, we will show you just a little of this underground space. By the 1920s, the coal had begun to be mined at a considerable distance from the pit mouth, and the aging of the facilities moreover meant that the mine's efficiency was faltering. As a result, the Miyanohara pit was decommissioned as a coal-producing pit in 1931, but nevertheless retained an important use from the standpoint of drainage. After the closure of the Meiji coal mine, the pit was blocked up at a depth of about 7 meters out of safety concerns. All that we can see now are the walls and wiring as they existed at that time. Notice these 3 large pipes. Although they were cut off after the mine was closed, they were originally used for drainage, transporting water from underground and discharging it an external drainage channel. Where have we gone now? Do you see this big, black, shiny mechanism? Seemingly frozen in time from a bygone era, it looks as though it could start moving at any moment. This sideboard is what we might call an operation manual. At that time, no one had anything like mobile phones. Workers would send instructions about winding and the like with the way that they rang the bell. This is a depth gauge. It was linked to the hoist so that the operator could see the position of the cage at any given moment. Incidentally, the interior of the winch chamber still has a unique smell. Please come to experience it in person. Next, things are going to get a little exciting. Apparently, at that time, the mechanics who serviced the mechanism would climb this ladder without a safety line when inspecting the shaft tower. Let's take a peek at what you would see in your line of sight as you climb the turret. Oh, be careful. We are slowly getting higher and higher. It seems like some daredevil would climb the tower to take cigarette breaks. It's hard to imagine now. If you go all the way to the top and look down, this is what you'd see. Looking into the distance, we see the Greenland Amusement Park. Turn right. We see the Manda Pit. Further to the right is Meiji Port, where coal was transported overseas. From Omuta, coal was shipped out not only to other parts of Japan, but also to the rest of the world. And so ends our journey to the Miyanohara pit.